What's up guys, SimplyPops here, back at it again with another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about Apple. A lot of things Apple is doing right now to the point where I just want to make everything all in one. I don't want to be making multiple videos talking about Apple. Just put everything all in one. And before I even get started with that, I just want to apologize for not uploading as frequent. And I gotta say, I'm not doing a bad job. I'm giving you guys a video every other day, and I think that's perfect. That's a pretty good balance, I would say. So I really do apologize for the inconsistency compared to last week or compared to a month ago. So forgive me on that one. But anyway, let's just talk about Apple. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the HomePod. Now, the Apple HomePod finally is coming out February 9th. And you can pre-order your Apple HomePod this Friday. Of course, you guys already know I'm going to give you guys an unboxing video / review. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, for $350. We got to see if that price is really justifying or if it's really going to be worth that money. We're going to find out, of course, when it comes out. And I'm curious to know, $350 is a lot of money to be spending on a smart speaker. So, you know, I'm doing it for you guys. I want to help the culture out and just show you guys, is this really worth the $350? So yeah, being a tech YouTuber is an expensive hobby, and I understand that. You got to pay to play. But it is what it is. I'm doing it for you guys. And I'm curious, man. You know, you guys already know I'm an Apple guy. I have the Apple Pencil, iPad, iPhone 10 right here. You know, everything is just right here. So I'm just an Apple guy, and I'm surprised I don't have my Apple Watch on right now. But yeah, it just makes sense for me to get the HomePod. And if you pre-order on Friday, your HomePod will be delivered on February 9th. Kind of said that kind of weird, but you guys get the idea. Next up, let's talk about iOS. iOS 11.3 Beta 1 dropped today. Now, I gotta say, brand new Animoji. So you have the lion emoji. I'm saying lion, I mean lion. Lion! Oh yeah. You guys get the idea. You have the dragon Animoji, and of course you have the skull emoji, and yeah, everything on screen that you guys are seeing right now. And the next feature, I think this is a big feature. You could store your iMessages right onto the cloud. So if you get a new iPhone the next day, all your messages will appear right there. And I think iOS can already do that, but basically it's not going to rely on your iPhone storage to store those messages. It's going to rely on the cloud. And you know, this could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing. And maybe whoever had the 16 gigabyte, you can now store your iMessages onto the cloud, so it's not taking up that iPhone storage. But my only thing with that is, most of you guys, probably a lot of you guys, have the 5 gigabyte free iCloud storage. So you know, you can upgrade that storage up to I think the price of that is 99 cents, but I'm not doing that though. I have 256 gigabyte on my iPhone 10, so I don't think I need to enable that. And I gotta say, the iMessages take up a lot of space on my iPhone, especially if you get a lot of pictures, a lot of voice memos, videos. Yeah, it's a lot. That and photos. And Instagram, surprisingly Instagram, but you know, iOS doesn't have like a feature where you can clear out the caches. Those caches take up a lot of space. Sometimes my Instagram app be like a gigabyte, and I'm like, whoa, why is it taking up so much space? And next up, this is the feature that everybody been waiting on. Now on iOS 11.3, this didn't come out yet on the beta 1, but it is gonna come out in the future betas. You can now see the battery health condition of your iPhone. So Apple got a lot of backlash. So now it's gonna show if your battery condition is low, do you need to replace it? And you know, it's weird, that feature is on Mac OS. So right now, my battery on my laptop is saying replace soon. I don't understand why we don't have that on iOS. We just now getting it, but I feel like they should have been had that, but better late than never, I guess. Basically, Apple slows down the iPhone so it could preserve the iPhone's health, or preserve the battery's health, so it doesn't shut down on like 40% or 30%. And the thing with Apple, the problem with Apple is they wasn't really transparent about it. You know what I mean? If you call up Apple support team right now, before all of this controversy or before all of this, they'll probably look at you like, just update your phone and everything will be fine. But little as they know, that slows down your actual phone sometimes. And yeah, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know, the support team didn't tell us to replace the battery, and that would improve the performance. And being as an Apple fan, I gotta say, I am disappointed in Apple. I could have made a separate video talking about this, but I didn't want to make one whole video just talking about this. I think this would be a perfect time to talk about it now. And yeah, I think what Apple did, they should have been a little bit more transparent. But hey, they slashed off the prices of the battery replacement, so you can replace your iPhone battery for $29 compared to $79. You know, and Apple's claiming that we don't want to slow down anyone's iPhone, so you guys don't have to pick up a new iPhone. When you recharge a battery, it's going to go through those cycles, it's going to go through those times. And after a while, if something is old, it's just going to give up in battery. So I understand that, but they should have been a little bit more transparent with it before this backlash came up. And now they're getting sued, and now they have to have this feature. Or they don't really have to, but yeah, I guess they just feel bad, I guess. I don't know. And of course, a lot of new features on iOS 11.3. I'm not going to go through them on this video, but I will go through it on a separate video on this iPhone 6. This is my old iPhone 6. I normally run a couple of battery tests or performance tests. If you guys haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? If you love Apple, you came to the right channel. And okay, last but not least, iPhone 10 discontinued? Question mark. So you trying to tell me this iPhone, my brand new iPhone 10 that I just brought November 8th, I can't really remember the day no more. Basically 3 months, right? It's kind of like about 3 months now. Is being discontinued. It's not officially confirmed. This is just a rumor going around because Apple's new lineup, they're gonna have a affordable iPhone 10 because people are saying the iPhone 10 sales were kind of weak. People were saying that, and I can kind of understand that. So what Apple may do, I think they're gonna eventually do this, they're gonna make a cheaper version of the iPhone 10. So instead of an OLED, they might put an LCD display, and basically just to replace the OLED display with an LCD, so it's a little bit more affordable in price. Maybe get rid of 3D touch, maybe not a dual camera setup, maybe put one camera, you know, something to make the price down, you know what I mean, make the price a little bit more affordable. So I can kind of understand that, but man, I just brought it. It's kind of like a slap in the face to us, but it could be a good thing because, well, now you can officially say that this is the first iPhone to have a major change, and Apple is no longer selling this no more. So I guess that's what they're doing. Of course, we're gonna get the iPhone 10 Plus, and then we're gonna have the affordable iPhone 10, and then we're gonna have like another affordable iPhone. I don't know what Apple is doing this year, but that's just according to the rumors. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how that iPhone 10 Plus is gonna look like. I'm most likely probably not gonna get it. $1,000 is a lot for a phone, so I can only imagine how much that's gonna cost. Maybe just as much as the iPhone 10. So yeah, so that's what's going on with Apple right now. I just wanted to make this long video for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said in the beginning, I really do apologize for not making as much videos, but still subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys want to see more Apple videos, like the video, share with your friends, comment down below what you guys think, and I catch you guys on my next video. If you guys want to see that HomePod unboxing and review, and I'm definitely going to be comparing it to the Amazon Echo Dot, make sure you guys subscribe, man, because I'm definitely going to give you guys that video. Cannot wait for this HomePod, man. I'm curious to see how it's going to sound. I'm curious to see the pairing process. And just judging by any Apple product, none of the Apple accessories are trash. When we looked at the Apple Pencil, we clowned Apple. When I write with the Apple Pencil, it's like butter. It's just smooth. It's smooth. And then you have the AirPods. A lot of people saying that's the best ever product Apple has ever made. And a lot of people like Apple products because they're just so easy to pair up, easy to use, and they just work.